Iyo Sky stepped into the arena with a fire in her eyes. The crowd roared as her music hit, a wall of sound that shook the lights above the ring. She walked with the confidence of a former champion, each step echoing her intent to reclaim what was once hers. Stephanie Bakker, already waiting in the ring, stood tall and unflinching. Her championship belt glimmered beneath the spotlight, a silent reminder of the target on her waist. The tension between the two women was almost physical, hanging in the air like static before a storm. When the bell rang, the match exploded into motion. Iyo charged forward, her agility and speed dazzling the audience. Stephanie countered with pure strength, meeting every high-flying move with brute force. The first lock-up was a clash of styles, precision against power. Iyo twisted out of a headlock and spun into a lightning-quick dropkick. The crowd erupted, sensing the momentum shifting early. Stephanie absorbed the impact, stumbling but refusing to fall. She retaliated with a crushing clothesline that nearly turned Iyo inside out. Every strike echoed through the arena, each thud a statement of dominance. Iyo refused to stay down, rising with a defiant glare. Her resilience fed the audience, chants of her name rolling like thunder. Back and forth they went, a contest of wills as much as skill. Stephanie tried to ground the aerial specialist, keeping her tied up with punishing holds. Iyo countered with sudden bursts of speed, slipping free like smoke through fingers. A moonsault from the top rope nearly ended the match, the crowd counting along in breathless excitement. 1, 2. Stephanie kicked out, the match raging on. The champion's endurance stunned even the most seasoned fans. Iyo adjusted, shifting her attack to the legs, hoping to neutralize Stephanie's power. But Stephanie adapted as well, hammering Iyo with heavy forearms. The ring became a storm of motion, every move and countermove telling a story of ambition and pride. The referee hovered close, eyes sharp for any sign of an ending. Every near fall tightened the knot in the spectators' stomachs. Stephanie caught Iyo mid-flight, slamming her with a devastating powerbomb. The arena gasped, certain it was over. Iyo kicked out at the last heartbeat, defiance written in every breath. Frustration flickered across Stephanie's face, but she stayed composed. She lifted Iyo for another punishing move, but the challenger wriggled free. A sudden springboard elbow from Iyo cracked across Stephanie's jaw. The crowd leapt to their feet, the noise nearly deafening. Again, a pin attempt. Again, Stephanie powered out. Every second stretched like an eternity. And through it all, Asuka remained absent. No music, no interference, no sudden distraction to shift the tide. Iyo fought alone, her fate resting only on her own hands. The final moments were a blur of desperation and brilliance. Stephanie countered a final moonsault with a perfectly timed knee strike. Iyo crumpled, the crowd groaning in collective heartbreak. Stephanie hooked the leg, the referee's hand slapping the mat. 1, 2, 3. The bell rang, sealing the champion's victory. Silence fell for a heartbeat before cheers and boos mixed into a storm. Stephanie Bakker stood tall, belt raised high, sweat and triumph gleaming under the lights. Iyo lay on the mat, exhausted yet unbroken. Her eyes, though shadowed with defeat, burned with the promise of another day. She rolled to the ropes, pulling herself up slowly as the crowd chanted her name again. No excuses, no interference, just a fight between two warriors, decided in the purest way. Iyo Sky left the ring without the championship, but with her spirit intact. The night belonged to Stephanie Bakker, but the story of their rivalry felt far from over. Every fan knew this battle was only another chapter in a war that would continue to captivate the WWE Universe. Io's determination promised a return, a rematch, and perhaps a different ending when the time came. The echoes of their clash lingered long after the lights dimmed, a testament to a match that needed no interference, no chaos, only the heart of two wrestlers giving everything they had.